Good evening, Bobcat Nation, and welcome to the McNair and Debbie Torno Court on the campus of Lees-McRae College for the 2022-2023 home opener for the Lees-McRae men's basketball team as they host the Bears of Lenoir-Rhyne. This is the fourth ever meeting between these two programs, with Lees-McRae using a double-double by senior Drew Garner to clinch an 84-81 win over the Bears in Hickory last year. My name is David Katzenmeyer. Joining me is Jordan Luker. On the other side for the Bears, number 3, L.J. McCoy. Number 5, Jalen Johnson. Number 21, T.J. Naismith. Number 22, Hamilton Campbell. And number 23, Nass Tyson.
Yeah, we were talking about Hamilton Campbell before the game. Interesting shooting motion, but he seems to get it all in the paint at the end. 57% field goal percentage so far.
Hamilton Campbell is going to be one of the stars, or one of the star freshmen in this conference once things get rolling. I got to watch him at Moravian Prep in high school, and he is an absolute workhorse. There's not a guy harder on the court, and he was actually one of the reasons why Lenoir-Rhyne picked up a victory early on in the season. A huge steal ended up solidifying an 8-0 run to end the game, and Lenoir-Rhyne picked up the victory. Top of the arc now, Campbell shuffling the ball into the right corner. Back into the hands of Hamilton Campbell, the top of the arc. Nice find and a slam. T.J. Naismith.
Naismith was right there in the paint, and the Bears were just able to move it past Lees-McRae to get it right to him for the dunk.
Fans are fired up now, 4-point lead. Oh, no foul, able to get the ball back is Jalen Johnson. He had me stuck on my words there. Hamilton Campbell putting it up for three, and Campbell knocks down the triple. He did so much of that at Moravian Prep a year ago. Maybe that's the catalyst that Lenoir-Rhyne needs. The biggest thing that I saw from the Bears' perspective is that they've got to find a way to get the three-pointer falling. I mean, you've had a couple guys. Hamilton Campbell got a rally going, and then able to bank off of that was L.J. McCoy as they went on a quick 6-0 run. And so they have had some phenomenal separation. You talked about that full court press. You talked about how that kind of leaves it a bit lackadaisical here on the offensive side of the court. However, you got to get it to your playmakers if you're Lenoir-Rhyne. The ball movement's been so phenomenal. I want to see more out of Hamilton Campbell. I really do. I want to see more out of this super talented freshman. He's got one shot attempt, and that was that 1-for-1, the three he made. L.J. McCoy to Hamilton Campbell. Campbell faking the pass. Now he'll dish it out to the right wing. Oh, splash down. Jalen Johnson's good for three. 4-point lead for the Bears.
I always love seeing Campbell move the ball. He's so smaller compared to the rest of the players, yet he's able to move around and get the passes out.
It's one of the things that he did so well at Moravian Prep was just these magical passes. I know, and listen, I know it may sound like I'm talking Hamilton Campbell up a lot, but he was one of the primary guys that I was able to watch and cover last year, and he was just one of the people that, out of all the high-level high school basketball that I was able to call and watch and really do work for, he was one of the most phenomenal, outstanding players that was on the court at all times.
Hey, for a guy that's only 6 feet, he makes himself known in the paint all the time, despite a lot of the guys being much taller than him.
Here's Hamilton Campbell, a beautiful find, a laser into the paint. 2 in the books for T.J. Naismith.
Yeah, and I've talked about him before, but Hamilton Campbell, the ball movement, you want to talk about ball movement, despite being 6 feet, he's been able to just move around the taller players.
Well, he's been shifty with it. L.J. McCoy has made a couple nice passes. Jalen Johnson has had a couple nice triples. Naismith gives it to Hamilton Campbell, looking to drive, finishing with the left hand up over his head. The jersey was facing us. Yeah. The finish was going the other way. 5 points now for Hamilton Campbell. Back into the hands of Hamilton Campbell. Now L.J. Rogers. And a nice finish for Naismith.
Naismith squeezed through 2 defenders there despite his size. You know, he was able to just squeeze through.
2 minutes to go. 5-point lead. Hamilton Campbell. Working at the top of the arc. Guarded by Onioti.
Need a turnover.
Campbell driving into the paint, trying to find a man underneath. He's got Tim Steele. 71-64. To Rogers. Rogers trying to work on a hook.
Out.
3-ball from the wing. Too much on it for Jones.
Oh, he pushed him.
Bit of collision. Hamilton Campbell comes flying
Great
in for
steal.
the interception. Campbell trying to settle down, not pressing, trying to burn as much clock as they can. So Campbell 1 for 2 from the line. First one up and through.
Easy in. They're going to swap out for the big guys.
Drew Garner and Sidney Dollar now in the game for Lees-McRae. Eight-point lead.
And timeout.
Colson just
bring it in.
A heave. Off the glass. Leganey picks it up. Clock hits 0. Lenoir-Rhyne wins this one and spoils the home opener for Lees-McRae. 78-67. Your final score. Thank you for tuning in. Once again, my name's David Katzenmeyer, joined by Jordan Luker. We hope you have a phenomenal rest of your night and have a good one.